Today in Sweden, the coffee break, or fika, is a sacred, comforting daily ritual. Yet, did you know that drinking this simple black beverage was once a crime punishable by prison? The king even forced death row inmates to drink it, just to prove its toxicity. By the 18th century, coffee was becoming so popular that King Gustav III panicked. Fearing economic collapse and secret political conspiracies, he levied massive taxes on the bean before outlawing it entirely. Police even went as far as confiscating coffee cups. But how does a nation react when stripped of its favorite drink? Conflict erupted. The Swedish monarchy declared a brutal war on the kitchens of its own kingdom. The regime branded coffee a dangerous foreign toxin. The propaganda machine had begun. State campaigns claimed that coffee made men effeminate and caused severe infertility. To prove his claims, Gustav III launched a macabre medical experiment. He pardoned 2 twins on death row, forcing them to become his human guinea pigs. To prove his claims, Gustav III launched a macabre medical experiment. Supervised by 2 royal doctors, this torturous trial was meant to prove the coffee drinker's swift and violent death. But the experiment backfired completely. The doctors were the first to die, of natural causes. Then, the tea drinker passed away at the age of 83.
To your health, gentlemen.
The coffee drinker survived everyone. This scientific fiasco turned coffee into a powerful symbol of forbidden knowledge and ultimate freedom. Prohibition forced consumption underground, giving rise to a thriving black market in the shadows. Poor urban women came to control this subterranean empire, selling paper cones of coffee beans in secret. Housemaids blackmailed their upper-class mistresses whenever they caught them illegally roasting beans at home. A secret slang was born to outsmart the king's spies.
It is too late. Look at the wall.
The word coffee was slyly reversed to become fika. The code of the resistance was born. Brewing coffee was no longer just a daily habit. It had become an act of fierce civil disobedience. Around these forbidden cups, the oppressed lower classes forged a unified, deeply rebellious identity. The coffee ban catalyzed a roaring rage against the excesses of the absolute monarchy. Clandestine coffee sellers morphed into highly organized hubs for political rebellion.
Show me where the powder is.
In 1794, citizens even staged fake public funerals for their brutally confiscated coffee pots. Tensions reached a boiling point, but King Gustav III would never see the end of his own experiment. He was assassinated at a masked ball by a nobleman fed up with his paranoid tyranny. The government finally realized the truth. It was impossible to police an obsession so deeply rooted in daily life. The ban was permanently lifted in 1823, and the underground networks finally emerged from the shadows. Those secret coffee circles laid the very foundation for modern Swedish democracy. Today, Sweden is paradoxically one of the largest coffee consumers on Earth. A permanent gesture of defiance against historical tyranny, because true freedom often brews in the smallest of places.
If you want to discover another completely crazy historical story, click on the video on your screen now.